Alright guys, Dan here from Markham Creek Fishing, and we are down here at Happy Hollow Park. Right now you can only see one pole. Let me grab the other one and move it over. It's getting warm out today. It's 75 out here. Bright in the sun. There we go. Now I know there's some big catfish down here. I just haven't caught any here in a long time. Had a couple good bites already. That's the only reason I turned the camera on. Whew. But I am literally suffocating. It is 75 degrees with 100% humidity is hot. The breeze is nice though, so the audio might be shit on the camera right now. But anyway, let's do some fishing. Alright guys, I'll be back. I'm gonna go see if I can catch a panfish. I'd much rather use a panfish for bait here. So let me see if I can get one. Alright guys, so it's like the only sunfish that was over there. So I think that's, I don't even know, don't really care. To me, it's just a bluegill. So that means he's bait. Alright, so hopefully I spared you guys from seeing the total annihilation of that bluegill, because you don't really need to see all that blood and gore. Damn, I'm all itchy from something. As far as I know, I didn't get any poison ivy or anything, so that's what being itchy. That sucks. I just donated my whole setup to the bottom of the river. See what we get back. Probably absolutely nothing. Yeah, just nothing. Oh, here we go. Damn, it is hot. Let's see what the old talk box says the temperature is. Man, I really wish you guys were about this tall. That would be so much better. Okay. Oh, that's not bad. It says the temperature is 71. So it's not horrible, but that sun is bright. I wish all these clouds would just come in already and cover it up. And I don't think that's a bite. I think that's just my weights bouncing down river and the current pulling line out, because we are in flood here in Wisconsin. Because usually right here in front of me where all these weeds are at, usually there's a good 5 feet below that, and then a shoreline you can usually get down on with a lawn chair and sit and fish if it's not too muddy. But right now the water is actually all the way up against the weeds, so that 5 feet's not there. So we are flooded right now. And they have put out a bunch of warnings not to be in the river if you're a fisherman. Wash your hands, because There's a lot of really bad flooding up north, the northern part of Wisconsin, and the E. coli and other bacteria have gotten into the river, and it is just teeming with that right now. So I'm gonna step off over here and have a cigarette. Hopefully the wind isn't too bad for you guys. There's no way to put a muff or anything on this because the camera holes are right on the very front of the screen. So, or the microphone holes. So I'm sorry about the wind. You'll probably get a lot of that the next couple of days because we got a weather change going on. It's going from being about 60, 70 in the daytime. It's supposed to get up to in the 80s later this week, which causes a lot of wind. I don't know why. If you want to know why, look it up. I'm not a biologist or a meteorologist, sorry. Not a biologist either. But I'm gonna go have a cigarette and you guys chill and keep an eye on my poles with me. See if we can get something. And the reason I cut the bluegill up is because here in Wisconsin, at least in my area, Rock County, it's very, very rare to get a catfish over like 20 or 30 pounds. That's like a pretty big catfish for my area. I know some of you guys watch probably from Tennessee or Mississippi or where you guys get like 100-pound channel cats and shit. We don't get that up here. And it's mostly because when the catfish are little, everybody's catching them and keeping them, and I don't get it. I mean, you fillet a catfish like 6 inches, you're not getting much. What's the point in keeping that? I think there should be a size limit on them, at least over this size, not between these two sizes, but at least over like 12 inches. I think that would be conservative on our catfish population, because you can catch a 12-inch catfish pretty easy. So I don't know. I don't get the point in keeping catfish that's smaller than most bluegill, but people, I've seen them doing it. Because our limit is 25. 25 catfish, 25 bluegill. And I don't know what happened. I don't know why the line came way up on shore. That's what made me pick it up and reel it in. I thought there might have been something eating it, but I guess not. But for the line to just loosen up like that, the wind ain't gonna do that. That 4 ounces of weight must have moved in. So yeah, let me show you around quick. I have not shown you guys what this place looks like. So let's do that. So here's the river. There's my fishing stuff. Now if I turn, you guys will see the whole park here. Why is that so tight? There we go. Sorry. So there's my tackle box. Why are you being shitty? So there's my car. There's the woods. There's a trail that goes way, way back in there. There's the parking lot and the boat launch. So there's the sign for the boat launch and everything. And there's the tree that fell down last year in the really bad storm. They still haven't cleaned it up. And there's the poles again. So sorry for being kind of jumpy and jittery, but it's not really a lot I can do about it. So there you go. Now you got to see where I'm fishing. Happy Hollow Park, Rock County, Wisconsin. I have pulled some big fish out of here. Usually down this way by the picnic table you saw. I usually fish over there, but there used to be a tree that gave that picnic table some shade. These days, there really isn't many trees over here anymore. There There used to be. Not anymore. I kind of miss them because on a hot day like today I could really use some shade and some water. I might have to go to the car and get some water. Oh, why is this lying in again? Look at this. It's just laying down up here on the bank. Now where that one's cast, there's no current. Because the current is out a little farther. I've actually got this cast in this little cove over here. I don't know why it keeps coming straight into shore though. Maybe there's something pulling it in. It needs to pull it out. I want to catch a fish. Yeah, I'll be back. I'm gonna go get the water out of the car. I'm thirsty now. I ran out of Gatorade. Alright guys, did you see that bite? Now it's probably robbed me, damn it. That's what happens when I walk away for 2 seconds. Kind of hope he takes it, because he hit it hard like 5 times. I don't know if you guys saw it on video. You should have. But I was over there by the damn car getting my thermos of cold water out. Friggin' pole's bending all over the place. Every time, I swear. Every time I step away from my fishing pole, I get a bite. Now if you remember, that's just a chunk of bluegill. It might be too big of a chunk. I might have to cut some of that off. Because that seemed like it might have been a smaller cat. Probably a channel. We don't get... One thing you don't see all the time up here is blue. And flatheads are pretty... I mean, there's places you can go to catch them, but they're pretty rare. I don't catch them very often. So, a lot of them are channel cat. And like I think our state record for channel cat's 100 and something, or maybe I'll have to get back to you guys on what the state record actually is for channel cat here. So damn, I missed it. And here's my thermos full of ice cold water. If you guys didn't know, actually invest in the Thermos brand, because they're guaranteed to keep your liquids hot or cold for at least 8 hours. Out here in the sunshine, being black and steel, hopefully it stays cold about that long, but I'm not going to be here that long. I just need it to stay cold for another hour. I might reel that in and see. Might have to cut that chunk of bluegill a little smaller. Now I know it could have been a green sunfish or whatever. It's still a bluegill. We just call all the panfish bluegill here. I'll have to learn the difference so I can be correct for you guys. They're bait. I don't care. Unless they're 11 inches long, they're bait. Oh, I think he's struck me down into a log. Something's coming in. Oh, I got a fish on there. Whew, it's kind of heavy. Oh, there you go. Let me get him unhooked and get all these weeds off him, and I'll give you guys a good shot of him. Oh, freaking grass. There is so much grass here. It's not even funny. Man, he destroyed that chunk of bluegill. There's almost nothing left. But come on, bro, let me rotate this hook out of here. Open your mouth. Let me get some pliers. Whew. There you go. There's your decent channel cat. Pretty sure. Yep, channel cat. Fork tail, rounded anal fin. It's a channel. That's not bad. Give him a kiss. Mwah! Pretty fish. About, I don't know, 15 to 20 inches long. Maybe 2 pounds, 3 pounds. Not too bad. He's going back. There he goes. Now I gotta get all the little, hit a bunch of leeches and bugs all over him. Now I got them all over me. I gotta get them off. Now that time when I cast it, that reel usually doesn't get me too bad. The new one, I'm still working out the little bugs here and there, how to cast it and everything. But the Okuma Classic 302, usually I have no problem with it, but with such little weight on it, 2.5 isn't much. And if I go by the bait shop to buy some, I can only get 2s. They don't sell 3s or 4s. He's got some that are marked 5, but they're lighter than the 2s are, so I don't know why they're marked 5s. But we'll see. They're both in roughly the same slack water over here, so maybe we'll get some luck again before I gotta leave soon. That was a nice catfish. I love catching them. I don't know if I'd like eating them. The last time I cleaned one, it seemed kind of slimy, so maybe I'll try it sometime. So let me see what you guys can see. Because I want you to see both poles. There you go. Now you're right on both. Okay, so he gave me a small update. So I guess that our river right now, because all the flooding up north, and I mean there's a lot of flooding. There's roads that are completely gone, towns that are underwater. There's been a lot of bad shit going on up there. Because of that, a lot of the sewer systems up there have flooded, and now it's getting all washed into our river. This river, the Wisconsin River, the Sugar River, Yohara River, they've actually got the Sugar River over by Broadhead shut down. I'm trying to get you guys with no sunspot on you. There you go. And he was saying that it's at like 1 million parts or something like that, 250,000. I don't get how they do that, but he said that usually when it hits about 1,000, 100,000, they start putting up red flags, which I thought something was strange, because when he first pulled in, he jumped out of his car as soon as he saw me fishing and started reading all the signs over at the boat launch posting. I think he was going to try and get me in trouble for fishing, but so far fishing's still open. They just tell you to take a shower, don't put your hands in your mouth after handling fish, because they have water on them. The water's full of E. coli and other harmful bacteria that can make you very sick. I don't know, it just gave me the feeling that he was going to try and get me in trouble. And then he tried claiming that he was just looking to see if the no wake sign's still up. See if you guys can see it. Can you see the no wake sign? No, you can't. Can you see it? Let me zoom in and show you this no wake sign. Can you see it now? Big sign, right? So you had to jump out of your car to be able to see that? Nah, it's kind of strange, bro. Kind of strange, man. There's the other pole. So I do believe that he was going to try and get me in trouble if there was a no fishing sign posted or something, but there's not. There's not any signs posted. See if it keeps hitting it. I've reeled in the slack and I reset the reel so it's not locked anymore. So that way if it hits it and feels the weight and tries to run, it doesn't just rip the pole out of the ground. I've never had that happen. But I've lost fishing poles fishing. I've known people to lose fishing poles. Like, I'm going to take you guys to Jefferson as soon as our floodwaters recede and the slow no wake zone is gone. The dam should be closed, so that means it's slow enough I can actually get a line out there. And I've known a guy that had his fishing pole out in a spring. It took the spring and fishing pole right off the bank. Right? He caught the same fish like 2 hours later. It had a line still coming out of its mouth, and he pulled the line and got his fishing pole back. Tell me that ain't freaking luck. That guy is so lucky. Yeah. Alright guys, just to prove to you that was a hell of a bite. He took everything except for that skin off the fish. Holy cow. That's a good bite. Now I gotta put another chunk on here. Put it right back out there and see if we can get him to hit it again. Big fish. I want to catch one that I gotta hold like this for you guys. They're in here. They're just really rare. Where there's little ones, there's bigger ones. And where there's one, the last one was about that big, there's a bigger one. Someone had to be daddy to that one. Hoping it comes and finds my hook, damn it. Before I melt away to nothing. Oh yeah guys, here you go. Remember that chicken liver I showed you out of Cure? It's been in the car, not ever refrigerated after that. Well, it was refrigerated for 2 days. 2 days after I got it out of that salt mix and put more salt in it. It's still squishy, so it's still soft. I'm trying to dry it out a little bit now, sitting it in the sunshine. But it has not been in the house, has not been in the fridge for at least a month. Well, no, about 3 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks. In the car, in the hot ass sunshine, because I park it in the driveway, it's not in the garage. And there's almost no smell whatsoever of this chicken liver. It smells like, just smells like meat. Not rotten smell. It's not a funny color. Let me give you a close look. It's just like this curly brown color. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Oh yeah. Now, I told you I broke my sunglasses. Just got them. Broke them already. If you guys know a good pair of sunglasses that's damn near indestructible, because I'm hard on sunglasses, that are pretty scratch resistant, because I tend to scratch the shit out of them. That's why I always have to buy new ones, because I scratch the shit out of the lenses. So if you guys know of a decent pair of sunglasses under $30, leave me a comment, let me know. They have to be polarized though, and 100% UV blocker. That's the only glasses I'll wear. Polarized, 100% UV blocker, perfect. Under 30 bucks, that's the only downfall. It's hard to find them under 30 bucks, and I'm not going back to Walmart for another pair of cheapos. Because to me, 15 bucks really isn't that cheap. I only make 10 bucks an hour, and after taxes, it's probably like 8 bucks an hour. So, let me know. I'm really curious if you know of a good pair of sunglasses that are nice and dark, preferably like shielded on the sides too. Let me know. I was thinking about going to Walgreens. My buddy just got them because he wears regular glasses to be able to see, and he's got ones that have shield on the side that go over his glasses, and I tried them on. I like that. I don't care if they're supposed to go over your glasses or not. Those are comfortable. And he said that he thinks that he only paid 20 bucks for them. So I might have to look into that. But yeah, it's got this wide piece on the sides that's also tinted, and that's amazing. That I like. Got another company over here. Oh, it's the parks people coming to mow. Oh, damn it. Might have to pack up sooner than I wanted to. That sucks. Not park rangers, just state parks employees coming to mow the grass. It's not even that long, guys. I'd leave it another couple days. So hopefully they don't make me leave. They probably will though, because I'm right in the middle of their grass they gotta mow. I gotta get home in a little bit anyway. I gotta get some sleep before I have to be up all night. It's already 20 after 1. So I'm gonna reel in and pack up and get out of here. I'm gonna go home and get this video up for you guys. Like, comment, subscribe, share it. I'll see you guys later. Bye.